wrong button. Let me know who can hear me and who's listening in. Brian is the first one to hear me. Hi, Brian. Oh dear, I feel a cough coming on. That was attractive of me. Brian, Tamara, Allie. Hello, everybody. It is the Friday of week 14 and the Friday before Christmas. It's scary out there right now. If you don't have it, you probably shouldn't go get it. Too risky. My kids are plunked in front of the TV watching the Rudolph classic with McDonald's. Yeah, I'm probably quiet because the cat keeps unplugging me from the thingy thing. How about this? Wait, how about this? Am I loud now? Extremely muted. I don't like that. Well, I don't know how to fix it. It was fine this morning. I'm looking for a button that can make it better. I don't. It's literally in my face. Okay, I don't know what else to do. This is as good as it's gonna get. No, it's not turned down. It's all the way up. That's why I got all like, how about this? Remember? I haven't touched anything from a few hours ago when we did this. I literally just sat down at the computer for the first time since then. I can like restart it. I'll try and do that, I guess. Now I don't know if you guys can hear me anymore. This is very confusing. We're never going to get to the race at this rate. Now I'm better. All I did was unplug the thing and plug it back in. Well, apparently I didn't have to restart anything, so that's good. Everyone knows the old unplug and replug is good. Aye. Anyway, it's time to talk about the Long Island Gold Cup, a race that I was not originally going to call. But here's my schools of thought on this race and why it drew such an insane field. Here's the choices. Step 1, or option 1. Steven Saratoga and Chris Bobby did not discuss anything before this race. They both entered and then like forgot to see if the other person was entered and didn't scratch their horse or look or anything. And they just are going to look back at this and be like, oh snap, our horses ran 5,000 speed figures. Now we're completely and utterly messed up for week 16. That's school of thought number 1. School of thought number 2, possibly Steven Saratoga knows that his filly hasn't been as dominant this year. And maybe he's leaning towards the distaff instead of the classic, but he wanted to have one more showdown against the boys. And maybe if she wins, which she totally can because she's a super horse, then he'll feel really confident about the classic, but maybe he knows he wants to go out on a win for sure, which would be the distaff. And so that's why she's in against boys today. Option 3. I don't know. They just wanted to have a mini Stewards Cup to be crazy. There's no good reason why these two horses are against each other this late in the year that isn't the Stewards Cup. It's just crazy talk. Plus, neither of them has been as dominant as they have been in recent years or races or whatever. Both of them are coming off of losses. Like, what? Here I am promoting a basic match race between two horses who are coming off of losses. Can it be that Indiana Jones at the 1.25 miles will reel them in? Totally possible. So let's talk about them. All the horses. On the rail, we have the Triple Crown winning filly, I Will Let You Know. 14 for 16 lifetime, $6.8 million earned. This is the daughter of James Dean, owned and bred by Steven Saratoga. She, for some reason, ran 2 miles last out and lost to Cheru, who's probably the favorite for this year's marathon. Before that, she'd won 2 Grade 1 races over the boys. She did lose, interestingly, both of those races were under 1.25 miles, and her only 1.25 mile start this year, she actually lost. Is it that going the long distance against boys is getting hard? It's not like it's boys themselves. I mean, she won the Pegasus Classic at the beginning of the year. So, like, it's not that she's lost her oomph, but it could be that she's lost her oomph over the distance. Maybe 2 miles was just too long. I don't know. We're about to find out. I just think that was a very weird spot, especially if you're prepping for this. If this was your objective, then the 2 miles was weird. All right. I just sound like I'm bashing the filly. I'm not. I just question the choices. Number 2, we have Deuces Are Wild, a 5-year-old son of Gru, owned by Todd Wisenet. This is a horse bred by Louise Bayou, 3 for 16 lifetime. This guy's coming off a second-place effort in a $30,000 claiming race. He is actually a freak. Like, he gallops freak right now as a 5-year-old, but he couldn't win a $30,000 claiming race, so I digress. Number 3 is Venetian, and this was your Baltimore Crown winner 2 seasons ago. Venetian is a son of Man of Mystery, so the distance isn't supposed to be a problem, although he sometimes struggles with it. This year, he's coming off a win in the Spa distance, which was over the 1.25 miles. Before that, he last year won the Fraternity Cup in Puerto Rico. He's actually pretty annoying. 11 wins in 19 lifetime starts, several seconds, several thirds, $1.9 million earned. He's always been kind of a cut below despite being a Baltimore Crown winner. And I do believe he is retiring to stud after week 16. Whoops, I lost the race. Number 3 is 4 Lies. Rapid for John Exet. This is a homebred by Together out of a Just Victory mare. Really wants a 1 1/8. Really wants a 1 1/8. Has been running a lot of distance races, but he really wants a 1 1/8. Number 5 is the People's Horse for Chris Bobby. This is a 4-year-old son of Happy This Way. I don't know if this guy's retiring because Gladiator, his stablemate, is finally retiring, which makes me think that this guy might actually run next year, which means we get to have a whole another year with the People's Horse. Ah! 12 for 15 lifetime with 3 second-place efforts. 2 of those were behind I Will Let You Know. Last out, this guy managed to lose. He was riding a 9-race winning streak. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8-race winning streak. It was the Grade 1 Oceanside Classic. And he lost by a neck to Follow Your Fate. I did talk to Mike Bryant earlier today, the trainer of Follow Your Fate, and he was like, I was originally going to run in there, but then I decided I wasn't crazy. And so that's why he's not here today. He is hoping to take on some very tired horses in a couple of weeks. Number 6 is Indiana Jones. This is the guy in with an upset chance, although you wouldn't really think of him as being an upsetter considering he won the Desert World Cup. He's earned $5.9 million, 10 for 19 lifetime. He's coming off of a win at a 1.25 miles. It's just an upset because he's not the top 2 names. Laura Ferguson is really hoping that the big 2 will run themselves into the ground, especially off of each one coming off of a loss. And she said that Indiana Jones's performance today will indicate whether he goes to the Stewards Cup Classic or the Japan Cup Dirt Race week 16 of next year. I'm going to just stop trying to talk. You know what I mean? The one that comes after this, the races, the next set of races, that's where he goes. Yeah. Okay, moving on. Number 7 is The Beast for Mike Larson. This is a 3-year-old son of Alon Z out of a sword mare. 3 for 7 lifetime. I do believe he is a freak. Just under. He's 0.01 under being a freak. 3rd last out in the event of the year. This guy has not won since a non-winners of 3 in Colorado, week 8. And rounding out the field, we have number 8, This Thing, who is also exiting that $30,000 claimer for Todd Weisenhat. This guy was bred by Todd Lucas, a son of Gryffindor. This guy is an allowance gallop, and yeah, he is 7 for 15 lifetime though, so good race placement. Excuse me. That's your field for the Long Island Gold Cup. How is it going to go down? Will Indiana Jones beat these top 2? Will Venetian beat the top 2? Will Rapid prove me wrong and want to go 1.25 miles? Will the Philly Triple Crown winner get another win? Or will it be the People's Horse? You have 2 minutes to bet. Don't forget, so many good races today, this evening. I have this race open like 6 times. Okay. The Sprint Championship elimination races are tonight in 5 minutes. Let's talk about breeding really quickly. Calm down. Foals are due in 3 weeks from today, less than 3 weeks now, which means like 20.5 days till we have to have all our mares bred. How and why and who do I breed to? And I specifically told you not to bother me until Rudolph was over. What is the point of letting you watch Rudolph if you're going to come in here? Go away, please. So basically my point is, after the kids go to bed, I don't have anything else to do tonight. My plan is to stay in the chat room and have you guys help me with my mares. If anyone wants to offer suggestions, I'll take them. Now the other one's here. What's the point? There you go. That one sounds wheezy. Oi, mommy's working. Shh. Go watch Rudolph. It's already open, Kira. Alright, it is post time for the Long Island Gold Cup. Chris Bobby, not here. Steven Saratoga, not here. Laura Ferguson, not here. Cleopatra, not here. The people who are going to do really well in this race, not here. Why are we doing this? I don't know. But here we go. The betting pool is going to close at $22,400, and a field of 8 is set to go 1.25 miles for $1 million. They're off in the Long Island Gold Cup, and Deuces Are Wild went right to his knees at the start. Very bad break. He's at the back. It is I'll Let You Know who goes right to the lead, and the big filly wants that lead, and no one's going to go with her. I'll Let You Know goes very fast to the front end. Indiana Jones is going to take back second. Then comes Venetian and the Beast. Rapid, the People's Horse, the Thing, and Deuces Are Wild at the back of the pack. So it is I'll Let You Know who leads him under the wire, and she's 4 lengths in front already. Indiana Jones second, Venetian alongside third. Then comes the Beast. Rapid, the People's Horse is under a hold early 6th. Then comes This Thing, and Deuces Are Wild is the trailer. I'll Let You Know, and she is rolling today. She's got 8 lengths on the rest of them. I'll Let You Know, absolutely cruising. Indiana Jones sitting second. Venetian is third. Then comes the Beast. A length back to Rapid. This Thing, the People's Horse, and Deuces Are Wild is still last. They only have 5 furlongs left to run. It is still I'll Let You Know. She's only got 6 lengths on Indiana Jones now. Indiana Jones getting a little bit closer. Then comes Venetian. Here comes the People's Horse with a move, and the People's Horse is rolling past horses. Rapid, the Beast, This Thing, and Deuces Are Wild. They've got 2.5 furlongs left. It's I'll Let You Know, and she only leads by 3. The People's Horse is up in the second, and the battle is going to be joined with Indiana Jones third and Venetian fourth. It is I'll Let You Know down the stretch. The People's Horse is coming at her with every stride. Indiana Jones and Venetian, but they're 5 lengths back. I'll Let You Know trying to hold on. The pace was very fast. The People's Horse is trying to get her, and it's going to be very close on the line. I'll Let You Know the People's Horse photo finish in the Long Island Gold Cup. Indiana Jones was third, Venetian fourth, and Deuces Are Wild. The results of the photo are in. The official winner of the Long Island Gold Cup, the People's Horse by a nose. He's a 4-year-old chestnut colt by Happy This Way out of Bare Necessities by Doctor. He is owned by Chris Bobby, and this is his 13th win in 16 starts. He now has over $8 million in earnings, which is more than you or I. Very distracted when your grieving boyfriend decides to start texting you in the middle of the race call and you're trying to read and talk at the same time. Go back to bed. It's like 2 in the morning. Oh yeah, they definitely ran 100s. Yeah, big time. So Indiana Jones was only 4 lengths back. He did not run a 100. I guess I don't have anything else to say, but I'm going to hang out in the chat as soon as my kids are in bed, so I'll be back in like 15 minutes. I think Santa and Rudolph are just going out to pick up the Island of Misfit Toys or whatever. Hey, Pete, while you're in here and everyone's listening to me judging you, why is your horse toiling away in Saudi Arabia or wherever he is? Horse is so much better than that. Next year, you better have a bigger plan for that horse. Bye, everybody.